Annelien, how did you feel when the decision was taken that the sort of second Miss World should become Miss World? How long did it take you to make this decision?
Well, quite a while, about 2 days. And I remember I couldn't get out of the house for the 2 days because the press was standing around the front door. And it was very difficult for me to decide. And then Mrs. Morley from Mecca came over and said to me, well, you can do whatever you want. You just take the title and the crown. And if you like, you can stay the whole year in South Africa and continue your studies. And whatever you do is entirely up to you whether you want to do it or not.
So in other words, whatever you do, they're taking a percentage of. They're not forcing you to do so much work.
No, not at all, no. You know, and I'm enjoying it at the moment very much, and I know how much I can take, and if it's too much for me, I'll just take a holiday for a month or two.
Now, how are you enjoying so far? I mean, in other words, are you choosing yourself what you want to do at the moment?
They give all the contracts for me, what they've got, and then I go through it and decide what I want to do and where I want to go.
And you've decided on a month or a bit more than a month in South Africa. What are you going to be doing while you're here?
Well, at the moment I'm busy promoting stones and platinum and diamonds.
And exactly how are you going to be promoting these?
Well, in fashion shows and photography work and in stores.
Now, I understand the stores and photography, but how do you actually do fashion shows of diamonds? I mean, diamonds and platinum are fairly small objects generally. How is this going to show? Do you move amongst people? How do you go about this sort of thing?
I would think so. I haven't done it before, but I would think so.
Are you going to be left to your own devices to decide how you do it?
I don't know.
Now, you have been out of South Africa for quite a bit of this year. It's been written in the press quite a lot that you have a boyfriend, a fiancé in South Africa. Have you found it a sort of emotionally difficult time with everybody on your back trying to find out exactly who you're going to marry, who you're going out with, etc., while you've been away from South Africa?
Well, yes, I've got my boyfriend, and I think, there's nobody else for me, but I don't like it if everybody's always want to know, what are you doing, and especially the press.
Do you find if you, in, for instance, London or wherever you've been, that the press are hounding you with questions about your latest escort or somebody you might be seen with?
No, not really, not so far.
You've been very lucky. Annelien, when you leave South Africa and go back to presumably Britain...
I'm going to London first, I'm based there, and then afterwards I'm going to Denmark for modelling, and then later to Australia.
Now, asking a blonde South African to go to Denmark to model is a sort of perhaps like carrying coals to Newcastle. How do you feel about this?
Well, I really look forward to go there. I've done fashion work in Paris, and the same photographer is going with me to Denmark.
Now, have you met many famous photographers, well-known names, people that you've wanted to meet that have been dreams that you've sort of met and it's been a dream come true?
Not really, not yet, no.
Do you think it's likely to happen? You're very sweet. Do you think it's likely to happen any further?
Yes, I think during the year. I've only started now 3 months, and during the year there's quite exciting things lined up.
Who would you most like to meet?
Well, I would like to meet Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman, I think.